minis. There we go. Should be kicking in. There we go. Cool. I will be doing my mapping.
Hey.
And you will be doing that, so we'll see. I haven't shared it around yet, so let me share the link around. And then we can talk about races, but I want it to be more of a directed conversation than just open discussion.
Okay, no open discussion.
There we go. Yep, there's audio working. Good. Okay. Yes, so I'll steer the discussion. I have ideas for how to talk about it.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure I'll let you.
I think we tried to do this before, and it just was too all over the place. Let's go in here. We will go.
While you're doing that, so I'm trying to finish Cthulhu tonight. Can I do it? Nobody knows. Probably not. Is there ever a finish? The answer is no. But my hope tonight is that I can get the majority of these highlights done. And I can lay down some additional shading. And then, maybe then he'll be done.
He won't be done tonight. There's no way. I'll be surprised. You sure you don't want to move over? You're kind of in my elbow space. I don't know if you're able to. Yeah. Yeah, just because when I'm doing stuff, I just would hate for us to bump and you lose your mind because, like, your shimmer gets all smeared or something. And by shimmer, you know what I'm talking about. You're not going to be able to do it with one hand. This will not move unless you use two hands. See, now it's all crooked.
Well, it was crooked before. It's not my fault.
So to move that, you have to hold this and then push this in, if that's what you're going with.
Okay, yeah. Thanks.
Is that what you wanted? Where do you want it?
Sure. Don't worry about it. I got this.
You sure?
I got it. I'm all set. You're doing great. You're doing great things.
Right on.
Hi, Roll Stats. What are you doing?
I was just messing around.
Stop it.
Roll Stats, dude. So we don't think we have the coronavirus. Well, one of us doesn't. So I left work early yesterday. By the way, I'm sharing this at the same time, so I might be a little distracted. But I left work early yesterday because our babysitter Friday was sick. And, because today's Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friday she was sick, so we had the kids home.
Yeah. Thursday, Caleb got sent home early because he had diarrhea. And a fever. Gabe has had a cough for about a week and a half that's like, only when he lays down, really. But it's that chest cough. And had a fever earlier in the week and had diarrhea. And so anyways, it's been one of those weeks. So I left work early because of all these things. Because I didn't think it was smart for me to be there just in case. I had a scratchy throat starting in the afternoon yesterday. This morning I woke up and it was scratchy. I kind of have a cough, but it's not it's not regular. Like I cough maybe 3-4 times a day. I don't know. It's not that bad. And then Paula thinks she's got like heaviness in her chest a little bit. And has a slight cough. But that's kind of what's going on in our house. But, I mean, ultimately, we all feel fine.
So, at the end of the day, we decided it's probably just the best idea if we just, like, don't see other people.
Yeah, so we're just stuck in the house now.
So, we've just decided to, like, self-quarantine ourselves.
Other than going to the grocery store.
In this house, yeah. And if we need to go to the grocery store, we'll go to the grocery store. Otherwise, we're just kind of here.
And we have hand sanitizer in the car, so before going into the grocery store, I lather up.
I'm pretty sure we're like day 3 into this, and I think my children are gonna kill each other tomorrow.
They almost killed each other today, so we're gonna boot them outside. Oh, I have not shown you their present, his birthday present yet. So.
Oh, okay. So this was a combo effort. Where Lee said,
there's 2 of the 4.
We should get them Nerf guns. And I said, well, if you're going to get Caleb Nerf guns, and
So this one's a hard one?
We had to cancel his like birthday party. I was like, you should get
easy.
4 Nerf guns,
Look at this
and
one.
we should. Perfect.
This one's real easy.
And then we should have a Nerf gun war, and make teams and play capture the flag, because like, if your birthday party is gonna be canceled, you might as well have a Nerf gun war.
Yeah. And this one has targets.
And we're decorating our own cakes, which he was basically amazed by. Which I was surprised by, because like I decorate cakes and usually they're very like elaborate decorations. You know? So the kids get pretty pumped about picking a theme for their cakes.
Yeah, he wanted the Andre the Giant cake tonight.
Okay, well, prior to that, he had already committed to a donut-themed cake.
Oh, I'm sure.
In which I was going to make him sprinkle donuts for the top of the cake. And have, you know, big donuts everywhere, and then little donuts, and then, like, right? Lime green and teal. Because why not?
Right. So anyways, that's what we got him, those 4 guns.
Rollstat says, so I live in Chicago. I'm on day 2 of the stay-at-home order, and I wish I had Nerf guns like that. Yeah, see? Great idea. Like,
I think it's going to work to kick them out of the house with them. Be like, take the guns, go play.
and I think he's going to feel good about his birthday party being canceled. Because he'll get a Nerf gun war.
Right. And I'm playing with the idea of figuring out how to stream just using Xbox right now. So tonight, after this, I'm going to try and stream to Twitch with Xbox, just using my microphone. I don't have an Elgato. We looked at the price. It's like $180. So we're on hold, unless somebody wants to gladly donate $180 for us to stay in our house and stream video games, which I don't think will happen. But if someone wants to, I'm not going to say no. I'll give you my PayPal. You can send it over.
Rollstat says, I guess what I'm hearing is daily live streams. Basically, that's the plan. Like, so I mean, I'm still working. Like, my company is still open. And if Michigan switches to non-essential retail, which is kind of mostly where we're at, almost. It's like almost non-essential retail, but not really. If they switch to non-essential retail, we'll still stay open. So we're warehouse and distribution. So I don't know, but we're not like essential warehouse and distribution. Like, I mean, I guess technically we do have some food products, but you know, I don't think anybody's gonna die if they don't get frosting.
Oh, but who knows? Maybe your company will spin it. They'll be like, we sell food products.
I mean, we do technically.
Just to stay open. You think they would do that just to stay open?
I don't know.
I don't think they would.
I don't think
Your
they
company
would.
seems ethical, I would say.
Yeah. So, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Michigan's looking kind of rough right now, you guys. So that's why we're just gonna stay at home and do things at home.
I think are we number 4 in deaths or total cases?
4 in total cases.
Okay, so we're okay.
I think so. Like, you know, New York, California. I think has us beat. Illinois might too. Actually, we might be 5. Washington, but Michigan's looking rough. I guess so. Some information trickling out there. Do what you want with whatever. Looks like possibly because we already had our primary that it looks like maybe somebody was sick and went out voting.
Oh, just one person? I'm sure it was way more than that.
I mean, but, you know, people were sick. Anyway, it looks like a lot of cases started or stemmed around the exact same time.
I mean, people have been sick for months and not knowing. That's the whole point. That's the point. This goes back to, like, December, it sounds like, in some places.
Yeah, there are a lot of people saying, like, you know, like, oh, I was sick in January and thought I was dying, so I think I've already had it. And I'm like, I don't know, man. seems like a risky gamble.
Yeah, Roll Stats says Illinois is 3 or 4, so that means they're number 4.
Yeah. So we're number 5.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's not even talk about it.
Either way, it's
we'll be
not
home for
going
2
well.
weeks, so we'll figure this out.
It's not going great for anybody. So.
We'll be fine. So we're gonna figure this out, and we will be doing live streams.
Hence the shelter.
I am more than willing to do daytime live streams if you guys are interested. I will need some help on what you guys want to hear me talk about, what you want me to do, because I mean, my world, I could sit here and map every day, all day. That's gonna get boring for me. It'll get boring for you guys, and I don't know. I don't know. What?
Yeah, so the point is, tell us what you want him to talk about. Tell us what you want us to talk about if we're painting, because I think he's also maybe going to use this as an excuse to make me paint more.
Yes.
So,
100%.
You know, ideas are welcome, so we don't sound like idiots just sitting here.
We will also...
I'll still probably sound like an idiot anyway.
Yeah,
So.
whatever.
Valid.
I will also, I might do some terrain building in this time, because that usually takes a long time, but if I've got time, why not, right? So if that's something you guys are interested in as well, let me know, and I am more than willing to give that a shot.
You
for
know,
you guys.
whatever those words are.
Yeah, you know, words, stuff, things.
Tyler says, how did your squiggly line ravines turn out?
On mine?
Yeah, on the last one.
Hang on, I'll show you. I
Like,
don't know what he means by ravines. So this is what I got so far.
no, but you and the old one. I know what he's talking about. Get
On
out the
the
old
map
one.
right here? This one? The one I
Yeah.
finished?
This one right here. Is that what he's talking about?
I don't think that's what he's talking about. That's
I
a
think
chasm.
That's what he's talking
That's a
about.
chasm. I mean,
Anything but politics, COVID-19, or toilet paper. Dude, I'm about to do my best.
who cares about toilet paper?
I'm about
You
to
got a
do
shower,
my
you're fine.
I feel like there's so many alternatives. Like, I feel like that. I don't understand why that's the thing.
It's because it's big, it takes up a lot of space in the supermarket, and it's easy to sell out.
Where is Misty Step with her premium snaps when you need her?
You know what? I agree with that. We need to get some Misty Step on here. Paula, I think we got a new job for you. You got some premium snaps to share with the world?
Premium snaps.
She won't even share premium snaps with me. Who am I kidding? Shh. Anyways. All right. So, I'm mapping
Oh. Okay, what are you mapping?
this part of my world, and I don't have my original map. It's on the other laptop, I think. So I should probably pull that up, actually, to help me.
Sounds like a problem.
It is a huge problem, actually. And I don't know if I have enough room to make this work. So let's try to move that. Okay, everything's good so far. I'm going to move the microphone more over towards you.
I mean, I'm probably quieter anyway.
And I'm going to open this up and see if I can pull up my... Don't mess up that, please. I think I froze your camera.
What'd you do?
I froze your camera.
Yeah, it turned off.
It didn't turn off.
The thing's not on.
It's because it needs to be deactivated and reactivated.
Oh, okay.
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Screwing things up.
That camera just sucks. That's what it comes down to.
That's why you don't get premium snaps.
Deactivate, activate. Or no, I may have actually disconnected it. It totally is off. Let's see.
And now this one's frozen. No, this one's not working either.
Ah,
You screwed up everything.
this came up. That's it. I did it.
Shimmer
I did a
steps.
thing.
Yeah, see,
Deactivate.
Paul said, well, maybe if you paid for them, you'd get some premium snaps.
Why do I need to pay her? She should be paying me. I'll send her some premium snaps. Oh, man. Man,
What'd you do?
it's stupid freaking thing. It's doing that flashing thing again.
Why'd you do that?
We're having difficulties. I don't know what's going on.
He blamed it on a new version of OBS, but like
Now it's not OBS. Now
it's like user error.
it's because I accidentally unplugged something and I'm trying to get it plugged back in. That's not the cord. This is the cord. It's plugged in. Everything's plugged in. All right. Deactivate. Activate. Nope. Okay. This is going to make me mad. This is going to be a rough night.
It's not a rough night. It's going to be
Right
great.
now, it's a rough night. All right, deleting the camera. Then I got to re-put it in here.
Well, I'm just over here. Oh, my other camera's frozen. No, your camera's frozen.
Everything's frozen.
Everything's frozen.
Just hang on.
Is it snowing up there too?
My OBS is not working right.
I wonder if they can even hear us.
Right now, nothing can be heard. We're having problems. I would send premium snaps, but I don't have a really, really, really wide angle lens. So just have focus snaps. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's going to work.
You gotta get.
Hey, there we
up close and
go. It
personal.
finally deleted. Okay, now I can add it in again.
You gotta get up close and personal.
Yeah,
Little
dude, you don't need a
stats.
wide angle lens. You just need to focus those. Or you take the angled pictures that everybody wants to see anyway. In fact, I saw somebody who did a picture of their fingers and made it look like a dude from behind peeing. Because they had hairy knuckles. Who is it? It's the guy who plays Ant-Man. He'll take someone's phone and he'll take a picture of like his hand just right or something, or his elbow, or I don't know, something. Anyways, it's great. He's brilliant.
Okay, Paul said they can see 2 screens. They can hear us.
Yeah, we're working here. We're working on it. This is a pain in my butt. Custom. 1920 by 1080. There we go. Perfect. Did it work? Right click, transform. Fit to screen. And no, of course not. I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
I'm really frustrated. Like, really frustrated.
Don't be frustrated.
Well, they're not seeing what
You
I'm
make
thinking.
me mess up this Cthulhu.
What if I turn that off? Doesn't work though, still. So what do you guys think? What should I do? I spend way too much time on the internet. It wasn't from the internet. He did that on like a talk show. He was telling people how he takes people's cell phones and does it. I really don't know what to do about this.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in?
That would not be the right solution right now.
Come on.
I wonder if I just delete stuff, like background. Let's just delete it. I don't need background. Deactivate. Reactivate. Nothing. Great. Great. Just great. Awesome. Awesome. Great, great, great. What else can I do? Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, that's not helping. It's not helping anything.
Sorry.
I'm going to delete it again, because why not? It's not working anyway. What the flip? I'm about to start swearing. Do you want to remove COVID-19? The answer is yes. I'm gonna name the camera COVID-19.
Uninstall. Can we turn off 2020? Uninstall, reinstall, please.
COVID-19 cam. It's got a
do
virus. Brief intermission. So look, it's doing this in red. Why is that in red? Why?
I don't know.
It's not showing anything up here. Deactivate, activate. It's not working at all. It's there, and that's why it's showing up, but it's not.
Can you, like... Well, now it's not red anymore.
Was it red here?
No, it's flashing blue. It wasn't a minute ago, though.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's really bothering me, though. Cthulhu, Lord of the Realm and Destroyer of Cameras. Yeah, this is really frustrating. I can't get it to work. Should I stop streaming and come back? Or should I just deal with it? What do you guys want me to do? Should I just stay with what we're doing here and then try to figure it out later?
You could just move the camera that's on my face to, like...
Down to the Cthulhu?
Film. Yeah.
That's the worst camera we have.
Nobody wants to see my face, anyway. Like, I'm just saying. Or it could just be on our faces in general, and nobody wants to see me paint this guy anyway. I don't know.
Now that I messed it up, there we go. I don't know. I quit. I'm not supposed to stream. Maybe that's what it's trying to tell me. It's saying, do not stream ever again. You suck at this. Whoa.
Don't do the thing.
There, and then I'll just resize them so they're a little bigger, and then we'll just call it like that. We'll just do that. And then we'll just continue to talk because, you know, people who are watching the replay are already tuning out. They're going to be like, screw this. Oh, I wonder if can I switch scenes here? I can.
That's your whole computer.
Yeah, I know, because I switch scene selections. But I can do that. I didn't know I could do that. So, if I go back to...
Okay, so skill sets, RPG topics, 5 RPGs in life, first RPG you ever played, review of your world, favorite published campaign settings, and why. Stream.
They could. They could.
I think Roll Stats has ideas.
I think he's got ideas too. Hey, look, now it won't even pull up our logos. Oh, there it goes. It got them. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to move the logos.
Top 5 Disney Princess PC class builds. That would be good.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
Might be.
We should do that.
Princess class builds?
Mm-hmm.
You think we could handle that? I don't think we could handle that.
I think I could.
You think you could handle it? I don't think you can handle that either.
I think I could.
I don't know if you could. I'm just screwing around with my logo and your logo.
I don't know if you could. Okay, we'll just be done. And like...
There we go. Boom, boom. Now we got 2 logos next to us. I don't know. Mic check. Uh-oh, can't hear us now? Or you can hear us? Oh, you hear us twice probably. There we go. How about now? Is that better? Oh, great. There's something going on with the other computer. I don't know what this is.
Just hit skip. It's all fine.
Quit. I'm quitting it all. I quit.
I give up.
What? This computer sucks. Alright. Open the hex kit shortcut. Let's see if I can find my map.
It's all gonna be.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
So, like, Mulan seems obvious, but I was thinking, like, a sea elf sorcerer with a class in Bards named Ariel.
Couch.
Class in
I don't know
Bard.
why I have that like that. Alright, I'm gonna write this thing down.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
Disney Princess builds.
That really is a good one.
Paula's gonna do all my research for me. She's my research department.
Can I be number one contributor?
What do you mean?
Like all your research?
Yeah,
That
you're the
seems
research
like
department.
A lot of
You're now the research department.
that's a lot of additional pressure.
Why did this? I didn't open the internet. Oh my goodness. I see logos at least. You don't see our cameras? Do you see our camera? Tell me you see our cameras. You should see them. I mean, I see them on both screens, so
If
we
you
should
don't
be
see
good.
our cameras, he's gonna freak out.
I'm already freaking out right now. My stress is through the roof with that one camera not working. I'm really angry about it because I bought this laptop like 6 months ago just to be able to do shit like this. And if it can't, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. That would be the thing that makes me snap. And not premium snap either. Alright, come on, map load. Big map, big map. Yes. Okay, now how do I zoom out?
Okay, roll stat says he sees the cameras. Everything's fine.
Good. Good, good, good. Alright, so this map is massive over here. Oh, that was an abandoned wizard school. Should I write that on the map? Oh, that was Port Talon. Not, oh, well. It's got a new name now. Protected Monastery of Protection. Okay. Kraskar Caves. Okay. Sorry, I'm adding the notes on here. Oh, okay. Gates to Underpeaks.
Snow White just could be proficient as fuck with disguise and persuasion.
Look at that place. Dwarves Betrayal.
Oh. Did some dwarves get betrayed there?
Probably. It's got a whole story to it. If I click on it, look at. If I click on the actual. Is that the tool I want? Info, I think, is what I want. There we go. So if I click on it, look, you got a spot here where you can put stories for the hex.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So yes, there is stuff there about
What is that?
that. What?
Like, what program is that?
It's the one. It's the hex one I told you about before.
I know, it's kind of cool though.
It's on Drive-Thru RPG to buy. You can buy the different map tiles and stuff, but yeah, it's very useful.
It's pretty cool. I feel like you should show people what that looks like.
I can't because the cameras that move are no good. No good. Oh, so one of the things I'm going to be doing this week is races, D&D races, and I want to do a video about each race. So in these videos, one of the things I want to talk about is, the stereotypical version of it, the opposite of what would be stereotypical, or some creative ways to play them, the optimal classes, and the most non-optimal classes that still
Okay.
might be fun with role-playing. And so, for example, dwarves, right? Dwarves, the most optimal class is something like a fighter, a barbarian, something along those lines.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
But suboptimal would possibly be a wizard, right?
They're giving you so many ideas.
I know. Supplements with flip through. Yeah, I've done a lot of flip throughs. I can do
What
some
was
more
the
of those.
first miniature you painted? Yeah, what was the first miniature you painted?
It was my rock golem guy who sucks. Or the
Well,
bugbear.
no, that's
this may
gonna
have been
be-
my first miniature I ever painted.
That's gonna be...
This bugbear.
That's gonna be your stream.
It's awful.
It's basically just black.
He wasn't though. He was brown at first, and then he ended up black. Or no, yeah, you're right. I never finished it because I got pissed off. Actually, yeah, it looks awful because I suck at painting minis. This is why Paula is my mini painter. But anyway, so suboptimal though would be like a wizard, right? However, a dwarven wizard would be cool as hell. You know why?
Because they can wear armor.
Exactly. So in 5e, that would be a lot of fun, I think. And then you could technically be a frontline wizard with a battle axe. Because they get the weapon proficiency too.
Could be kind of cool.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And then nobody has to know he's a wizard. Because there's nothing about him other than he carries a book. You know?
Yeah, I get that.
Or maybe he has a shield and his spells are carved into the back of the shield or something. If you have a DM who would let you do something like that.
Creativity.
Right? Was your first campaign a homebrew or a module? Homebrew.
No, they're trying to give you ideas.
I know, but it's good to talk about now too. Don't you think? I mean, I'm not going in depth right here. Favorite fiends and foes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep. Least favorite spell. See, I don't know shit about spells. Favorite race and class. Least favorite race and class. Was your first campaign homebrew or module? I have that Reaper Bones Bugbear too, but still unpainted. Don't worry, it sucks to paint.
It's probably not.
Dwarven Eldritch Knight Wizard multi-class. Yeah, you could do that too. So, that's what I thought would be kind of cool is to talk about, obviously the stuff that the class gets, that everybody knows from reading the book, the stereotypical stuff, but then talking about some creative ways to play it, to do it differently, to even try to combine it with other things, maybe multi-class, maybe with certain feats, maybe racial feats from Xanathar's Guide, things like that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm going to go into anything that's not in the player's handbook for this series, but maybe down the road, if I revisit it, I would. You know what I mean? But I want to do this for all the races in the player's handbook. Another set of videos I was thinking about doing is homemade races. For example, the other day, people were posting about a harpy online, and I was like, well, how would you do that? And someone was like, why don't you just reskin an Aarakocra? I was like, yeah, but that doesn't give you the feel of a harpy.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. And then you could even make different subclass for harpy too. Because you have the ugly ones that sing and lure you in and then trick you. Things like that. So I thought maybe you could have a half harpy or a harpy that's not quite like that. It is beautiful. It is normal. And then it
It's
could be
just a normal harpy. It's
well,
just
it could be a
misunderstood.
non-harpy. Yeah, it's a misunderstood harpy. There you go.
It's a misunderstood harpy.
Because I was thinking a harpy would actually make a cool bard, but that'd basically be everything else it would suck at.
Season to taste.
So I don't know.
Is Paul still on here? How you doing, Paul? You feeling okay? You feeling good?
Where's
Just
Paul?
checking on you.
I haven't seen Paul on here.
Yeah, he was up there a little while ago.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, how did I miss Paul?
I'm just,
Scrolling up to see if he was here.
making sure he's okay.
Oh, he was.
See?
He said he can hear and see two screens.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was the one who said I should pay you. That doesn't make any sense because I'd be paying her with her own bank account. Hag, Siren, Druid shenanigans, right? This may be an unpopular opinion, but a wizard with a battle axe and full armor sounds game-breaking. What's game-breaking about it? You're not an optimal frontline fighter, and you're not an optimal wizard, right? I don't think that'd be game breaking at all.
Well, you might still be a decently optimal wizard. You don't know unless you know what stats you're dealing with.
No, I'm talking.
Right?
Well, yeah, I guess
I
the
mean-
stats would matter. If you made your IQ as high as possible, I guess you'd be just fine as a wizard.
Yeah. You'd be a normal wizard,
Right.
but
Yeah, so I guess it would help you as a wizard. So I guess that would be a pretty cool wizard, but I don't know. I don't think it would be game breaking. I mean, you could attack it just like you would attack any wizard with saving throws that are against their physical stats, rather than trying to hit it.
yeah,
se.
because also what's the likelihood that he has some sort of killer strength stat and like super great con and good intelligence? I don't know. You know, the more you gotta have multiple good stats, you're starting to get pretty messy there. Like, what's the chance that that's the case? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, so Paul is still off work till Tuesday.
Yeah, he was sick.
I know. That's why I was asking how he was doing.
I have not checked out any Unearthed Arcana stuff, and I haven't looked at the new book on D&D Beyond, unfortunately. The Wild Mount. I'm getting really far behind on the books, unfortunately. I think I'm like 3 books behind now. So I'm a little bummed by that. Let's not talk about that. It's a sore subject. I have not even asked. I've been nice. I haven't asked you about the new books.
Okay.
Have I?
No, I don't
Did
think
I
you
once
have.
say, can I go buy Eberron, or can I go buy the new Wildmount book that has a bunch of new class options and other cool stuff in it?
No, you didn't. I didn't say you did. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying it's
So it's
probably
not your
my
fault.
fault.
My birthday is in a week. I would not be upset if I got $150 worth of books, though. I'm just saying.
We're on the brink of economic collapse, but you know, if you
In other words, money doesn't matter anymore. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so I'm trying to figure out how I would draw the crystal of light and knowledge.
What's a crystal of light and knowledge?
It's a giant crystal that comes out of the ground.
Oh, it's literally like a crystal.
Correct.
Like, how big is it?
Huge. It's like a world wonder kind of thing.
It's like the size of like a fucking pyramid. Sorry, my bad.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I've never seen the pyramids. I don't know how big they are.
Extremely large. I mean, I'm just saying, like, when you look at a picture of the pyramids, like, here's the pyramids, man, and, like, here's the camel at the bottom. Right?
Yes.
You weren't even looking, but
Don't
thank
need
you.
to.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate the, maybe that's why I don't get premium snaps.
Whatever. When I pay attention, it seems like I get less premium snaps. Are you going to send me premium snaps tonight? What's going on here? Tyler says, "Hey babe, let's go to Starbucks." Goes to Barnes and Nobles. What? Upscale quartz crystal monolith. There you go.
Okay, I feel like I've almost made my rounds with this color. Yes, stupid.
There we go. Crystal of light and knowledge. Done. I'm trying to get all my stuff in here. So that's all. Over
You're
here,
doing great things.
I need to
Doing
have
great.
a
My
crazy
ears hurt.
tree.
It's like Ridiculous. Don't ever have me paint something this big for a while.
You wanted to. You're like, I want to paint something big for once. You want to hear about dwarves' betrayal, guys? I'm going to read this to you. This is the location where dwarves set up other dwarves to gain power in the region. They reached a deal with orcs that didn't end in their favor. The orcs slayed the first set of dwarves, and then slayed the remaining dwarves. It is rumored that their ghosts still travel this area seeking forgiveness.
Can I admit something?
It sounds terrible.
I thought Caleb was in the garage, so I was only listening to like half of it. It must have been a ghost, so.
It was the dwarves seeking betrayal.
Obviously.
Or seeking forgiveness, I mean. Do I have notes about the crystal?
The fuck? I didn't do the bottom of this.
Mm,
What the heck was I thinking?
I don't know. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking, you guys? I didn't paint like half the bottom of this thing. I don't know what is going on. Okay, so you're doing the giant crystal.
Yep. Okay, I need this lake somewhere. Put it down here.
Yeah, then I gotta go back. I need some like dark purple on here. Look at this light purple. You know, looks like it like, I don't know. Looks stupid.
Yeah. I made a waterfall.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What'd you name it?
Sleeping Waterfalls.
Mad Dog 2020 equals ultra premium snaps.
Who? Oh. Damn it. Thought it was somebody else asking about premium snaps. I really got excited there.
You got more excited about thinking that Mad Dog 20 asked about premium snaps than
No,
you
I
did.
thought Mad Dog 20 was offering.
Misty step.
I thought Mad Dog 2020 was offering premium snaps. That's my problem. I got fallen giant rocks. What is that?
Great question.
Giant tribe once lived here. They went extinct many centuries ago, but evidence of their existence still stands.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yup. That's in the middle of the forest. Right off the edge of a forest, actually. There we go. There's Giants' burial grounds nearby, too. All these ruins. We'll leave that alone. I won't do anything about that. What should I do for like a burial ground? What should the icon look like? I don't want it to be a tombstone. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Because it wouldn't have a tombstone. Maybe a bone? A pile of bones or something? Or 2 crossbones?
You can do that. As long as you're not going to have any, like, pirate,
No.
you know.
No pirates. There. Crossbones. Boom. There's my burial grounds. Right next to those ruins. Then I have the troll caves. Over here, I need to just type in Lake of Fallen Waters. There we go. All these giant crystals. I can't help but ask your thoughts on the last Final Fantasy. So the Final Fantasy, was it 16, 14? You're talking about the one where you're like the prince and his like 2 bodyguards and his photographer. That one. Is that the one you're talking about? Let me know. I beat that game recently, like back around December-ish. Actually, maybe I beat it last year now that I think about it. Ooh, Tomb of the Moon Warrior. Guess what? He's probably from the moon.
I mean, that seems likely.
I mean, in my naming, right? Tomb of the Moon Warrior. Ooh. I didn't want to do a skull. I didn't feel like drawing a skull. The Crater of Fractured Bone. Ooh, I like that. I do like that. So I've got this forest that's basically where the giants used to reign, just south of those mountains. Got the Tomb of the Moon Warrior. That's north of there. Okay, this is actually... Oh, that's a different forest. Thinking about having like a forest called just the Mystic Forest, and it'd be like where the Fae are.
Oh, you could do something like that. There's just like a lot of Fae that hang out there.
It's just magic. It's a magical forest. Does forest have 1 R or 2 R's?
1.
Okay, good.
Is that okay?
I don't know why I couldn't remember. Sometimes your brain farts, you know? It just doesn't work right.
You know, Sunday.
What's that?
Said it's Sunday.
It is Sunday. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to give you like a break or something.
The Well of Good Fortunes.
So people can't think on Sundays.
I can think.
Guys, I don't know about this.
Are you messing it up?
I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know.
It looks fine. Run, Forrest, run. Right? Forrest Gump's a great movie.
It is. It actually really is.
The Ruins of Old Volcar.
I feel like Lily would like that movie.
Forrest Gump?
Yeah, I mean, like...
There's some
maybe
stuff that's not really
there's too
appropriate
much
for
that's,
kids.
like, not child appropriate, but
War,
I'm just saying...
sex, you know.
I'm just saying, like... In the future, she's gonna love that.
Yeah, she probably will. Alright. The Lake of Heroes has... Not a lot there.
I'm so disappointed those cameras not working. She's like, I'm keeping the whole miniature together. He's like in one piece too, you guys. I'm doing so good. Like with that part, like the rest of it, who knows? But like,
we all believe you. Okay, so let's split off. Oh man, this is so confusing. I have a place called the Mushroom Kingdom.
do you really?
Yup. Do you know what? The Mushroom Kingdom is a thing from Mario Brothers, I think. Oh, and then I got another city there. Okay, this is not making a ton of sense. So it's south of the Neverending Swamps. I drew a big city there that was not supposed to be a big city. So I'm going to draw a mushroom instead of a big city right there.
Because it's a mushroom land, or what?
It's gnomes. It's an establishment of gnomes. Is that cool or no?
That kind of makes sense.
Is that kind of stupid?
I mean, no. I said it makes sense. So, like, I was being honest.
Looks more like a penis, to be honest.
I mean, like, if it's a mushroom, like...
I need to do, like, more than one mushroom, though. So it doesn't look as much like one, but that's not helping.
Let me see.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see.
I put dots to change it.
Do you want some help?
I don't think so. I'm just going to leave it.
I love how you're like, this looks so bad.
I didn't say it looks bad. I said it looks like penises. It's great.
Okay.
It's the Mushroom Kingdom. Just next to the swamps.
Gosh.
All right, so then I have that really large non-walled city just south of there. And that one is Hearthold. How did I do that on the others? It was just like a tower looking thing? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I'll do a couple of those though.
Okay. I like mushroom attack. Oh gosh.
Okay. There's Hearthold.
Okay.
Boom. Cool. I like it. I think that's everything for the area that I had to get in there. Oh, there's another river. Okay, so where does that river run? It runs from here. It goes up. And through the Hearthold area. But it splits off and goes this way as well. There.
Okay. Is it gonna look better now?
Ooh, I'll run it into the Mystic Forest. There we go. There we go. Add a couple hills here. Alright. Put a cave over here. Because why not? Perfect. Alright, so here's my map so far, guys. I'm going to show you. I like it. Folic Mushroom Attack. What are ye doing in my swamp? So you guys want to see the mushrooms? See the Mushroom Kingdom there? See? They're not that bad, I guess. They're there, though. And then I have that river that splits off right there, goes down to the Mystic Forest, then goes off into the other forest there.
I feel like the Mushroom Kingdom is like in like Candyland or something.
It probably is. It sounds like Wizard of Oz or something. We are the Mushroom Kids, the Mushroom Kids, instead of the Lollipop Kids. You know?
I mean, like, it totally seems possible.
Alright, so now I'm in uncharted territories, because I have not put down any of this other stuff on the map. At all. I've got
So
some
now you're making it all
space.
up?
Now I'm on my own to figure out what I want to do.
Ooh, that's the worst part. Now you don't know.
I don't
You were
know.
like, oh, I've been doing such a good job up to this point, but now it's like, now I have to make my own decisions again.
No, I'm good, because
You
the
know?
others were my own decisions too. No, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
But the idea is once you get out of like this area anyway, it's supposed to be extremely dangerous because there's like no protection. There's no kingdom to protect you because it's too rough to get around like the mountains and stuff to these outer areas. So like if you were playing a video game, this might be like your first like 8 levels. But then everything out here is like high level.
Oh yeah.
Because you start getting into like down here, I want where the giant burial grounds and stuff are. Got trolls just outside of there. The Mystic Forest is just outside of there. The Shadow Dragon that was rivaling the Volcar Kingdom was originally from out here, but now he's in there, so it's messed. It's bringing in all the bad stuff. Yeah, I got all sorts of good stuff. No blue-skinned halflings. They're by gnomes. It's inhabited by gnomes. That's how we do this. So, anyways. So yeah, now I'm just trying to figure out the rest. I had a cave there. Don't know what it means yet. Oh, there was a village on that river. There we go. Doesn't have a name.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through and darken up all these spikes and stuff. So they were all like pastel.
Right. Yeah, he looks very weak for a Cthulhu.
What do you mean?
He's just very pastel-y. He's very colorful and lacks that. Like his face right here looks great. It's all dark and grr.
Yeah, that's because I did more.
I mean, he looks good anyway. But like, come on, pink or magenta.
I'm
toenails.
not done yet.
Looks like he just had a spa day.
You know what? He likes to take care of himself, okay?
Uh-huh.
The crap are you, like, judging over here?
I'm judging Cthulhu. Looks a little rough there.
He'll mess your shit up. You chip his nails.
Maybe.
He's gonna look great when he's done.
Maybe.
It's not done yet.
Maybe. We
Why
will
are you
see.
gonna do that?
We'll see.
Yeah, say stuff like that, huh?
He'll look fine. I'm not worried about how he'll look. He will still look big and intimidating when we get to play our first game in 7 months. Come
Our
October.
next in-person game.
Right.
Sucks.
What? Which part?
I mean, like, the part where our games are all, like, gonna have to be online and not in person. Like,
I agree with that. So I
you
have
know,
a
but then, like, the
I have a
part
forest
where
called
there's,
the
you know, like,
Royal Wood.
a freaking virus, which is the cause of why it has to be, you know?
Yeah. I hear you. It'll be okay. We'll all survive. It'll all work out. All right. I am going to have 2 rivers flowing to 1 lake.
Oh, this looks like trash. Okay.
Does not look like trash.
Guys.
You're so critical on yourself.
You guys.
It's going to be a massive lake too.
Like, I feel like the wings were looking so good. And then I just, like, painted other things.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it still looks fine.
Whatever. Okay.
All right. So look at that. How's that? Is that too weird of a lake? Does it not look right?
I mean, it just continues your penis theme.
That looks like a penis to you? Does my penis look like that?
I mean, it sort of did initially, but when you look at it, no, it doesn't.
Wait. So
No, I mean like the
So my
picture of
penis?
that, not yours. It's just like it looked. I don't know. Maybe that's just what I'm thinking about now.
Oh, it's those premium snaps. You need to get those premium snaps.
Sorry, my bad.
It's supposed to be, well, I guess it doesn't have to be kid friendly on YouTube anymore. There we go.
It's just a body part.
What, penis?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
your problem?
I don't know. All right. So there, I changed it up a little bit. I think it looks good.
Okay.
And yeah, we will do another cave right there because I like having lots of caves. Not too many, but I like having them spread out a little and doing stuff with that. Add a temple.
Like doing stuff with caves? Like, what are you talking about?
I like putting in the caves like this on the map. So it's like a
Right.
lot of possible dungeon crawl type of things if people wanted to go that way.
Okay.
But I like to include them on here because I think they help. You know what I mean? They make it look a little better. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just like, I don't know what.
Are you still thinking about penises and caves now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's 10:30 already.
Yup.
God damn. Okay. You're right. I'm not gonna be done.
It looks good. I think you need to. I don't know. The thing that's weird is he got really wrinkly skin on his arms, but then there's like a lot of smoothness on him.
I know.
So that's a little weird.
I understand.
Yeah, if you can make his fin on his back look more like the wings a little,
Yeah, I know.
that'll look awesome.
I'm gonna try and darken everything.
You can-
Everything's gonna get darker.
If it's easier, you can take the wings off so they're not in your way.
I know.
I'm just trying to help.
I guess the wings are mostly done, so I can just.
Yeah, they are done. You're doing more to the wings?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't want to commit.
You seem
to
very
anything.
confused. I don't know why you're so confused.
I mean, welcome to my life.
I think I need to come up with some good stuff. I could do a sword in the stone. Do a hill with a sword on it. Kind of deal. Is that kind of cool or is that dumb?
I mean, I would pass.
Okay.
What kind of area is it?
What? This?
Yeah, like
It's a mixture of a
an
lot of stuff.
area,
There's
like,
lots of mountains.
There's lots of hills and mountains and stuff.
Yeah, except in this area there's not a lot of hills and mountains, but then it's like surrounded by mountains.
We do some like crumbling bridge thing or something.
That's hard to draw when you're talking about something tiny, don't you think? I can have a crumbly bridge. I just don't know how to draw that when I'm talking about for a map.
Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, do something with like a cool bridge or something. Something like that. Okay.
I'm going to call it Crumble Bridge. I'm just kidding. I'll have one right here, and next to it will be ruins, and that'll remind me that this bridge is basically ruins. There's just a bridge right here in the middle of nowhere, no road to it or anything. It'll be great. It'll be a landmark. Landmark.
Okay.
Ooh, I could do like a tent, like a teepee type tent in the middle of nowhere to signify like a barbarian tribe. There we go. I'll just call it tribal lands. Over here. Leave that there. I have another one over here. Let's call this the tribal lands.
Tribal lands?
You don't like that?
Like, what kind of tribes?
Barbarian tribes.
You know, but, like, is there, like, a specific race? Or, you know? Like,
You tell me, what tribe of barbarians would you like to see?
like, some freaking... I don't know. What's around it?
Hmm?
What's around it?
What do you mean, what's around it?
Like, what else is over there?
Nothing.
Is it by the crystal thing?
Nope.
Dang.
Nothing is near the crystal thing. That's like, all that stuff was mostly in the middle. Like, that's... I'm out of that.
Do something with the crystal thing with gnomes, please.
That's near the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, I will do a road from
There
the
should
Mushroom
be
Kingdom.
lots of gnomes over there.
Well, there's nothing near that.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, gnomes are so underutilized. Nobody
they're
likes them.
Annoying.
Why?
Because people roleplay them annoyingly.
Like, why does it have to be that way? It doesn't.
It's
have
because
to
of how
be
people
that
play
way.
them. They play them very obnoxious on purpose. You want gnome barbarian tribes?
No, but I was just saying if it was next to the Crystal Kingdom thing, that it would make sense.
Do gnomes like crystals?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't gnomes like trinkets and...
They like trinkets, but I don't know about a giant crystal. I don't know. I don't know.
We're trying to figure out how to, you know, like...
There, I've added like 4 barbarian tribes to my area on this one. I think that'll be kind of cool, actually. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Another one there. Cave there. Oh, so I wanted to talk about dwarves, but we never really got to. I mean, I guess we kind of did.
Well,
But I talked about the structure I wanted to do. So that was the thing I guess I really wanted to talk about. But I want to do that for all the races. I want to do that with, like, elves. You know, obviously elves are great spellcasters. I think they have high dex, high charisma, if I remember right. So, you know, that lends itself to a few things. Or no, intelligence, right? Is it intelligence? It's intelligence, I think. I don't know.
It depends.
I don't know. I don't remember. But, you know, they make good spellcasters, good long-range type of characters, rogues, you know, stuff like that. Paul says, yes, gnomes are totally unused and not deserve so much hate. I agree, but at the same time, they get the hate because of how people portray them when they are used. That's the problem.
Same thing with halflings. People don't play a lot of halflings, I feel like.
Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, so like something like that. What would be not typical of a elf. Something like a barbarian.
Yes.
So we will call these elven tribal lands because they're elven barbarians. Boom! Boom. Boom. All right. What else? Let's see. So halflings. I think halflings are great. You know that. So especially as barbarians. But like tieflings, right? Tieflings would be an easy one. They have a good charisma score. I think that's their primary, and then dexterity. Dex is their second, I think.
I think so. That sounds right.
They also get some inherent spell casting things. Again, though, they would be interesting barbarians, I feel. Because, again, that's against type. But you do get some magic. You do get some resistances just from being that, I think. I think you get resistance to, like, fire or something. Like, it makes sense, in my opinion, for a tiefling to be a paladin. Again, it's going against type. But, like, you get the charisma bump. Charisma is your spell casting modifier. So I actually think that would be kind of cool to play a tiefling paladin.
I've never played a tiefling.
Well, now you have to as a paladin. Dragonborn. So lately I'm starting to see a lot of miniatures for Dragonborns as spellcasters. But it's funny because they probably are more of like fighter types anyway. But they work for that. They could be a sorcerer. They could be a warlock. What's that?
Art for as a dragonborn is a paladin.
Yeah, because of charisma.
You know.
Which is why they put them as warlocks and sorcerers too.
So that would be what I would think. Like people automatically go for.
Right.
Those types of.
Really, they're good for a lot of things. But I think it would be kind of cool to play. Again, a barbarian. What about a dragonborn cleric? Would that be cool? Like, would that work, or is that just so suboptimal? Well, like your spell casting modifier is wisdom as a cleric.
Right.
Charisma is the dragonborn's primary stat. It's a +2 to charisma. So it doesn't help you there. Like none of the abilities really help you for being a cleric.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, it just is suboptimal. That's all. Like there are some things where it's just
but
so.
If you roll really well, it doesn't matter.
But you can say that about anything.
You know. Yeah,
right.
But I'm just saying.
And I'm not talking about rules. I'm not worried about the rules. I'm just saying, it's almost the abilities don't even complement it. Is my point.
Yeah, I think most people in that situation would go for the paladin instead.
Right, but that's mostly because of the spellcaster aspect.
Yeah.
But paladins aren't really good healers either. What about a dragonborn druid? And then, can you use your breath weapon in animal shape?
Well, that's a good question.
Like, I'm a bear and I just breathe fire or lightning.
I mean, probably
that'd be cool.
Not.
You don't think so? I think you get all your abilities in animal shape. So I think you would, actually. I'm going to change to a ferret. Sneak through this hole in the wall into the other room and I'm going to breathe fire on the 4 goblins. Dead. Yes. Yeah, I agree. They definitely make perfect paladins, Alan. 100%. But I think it would be cool to play a druid, a dragonborn druid. And just use your breath weapon in your animal form. Like I changed to an eagle once I can fly. I'm going to swoop in, breathing fire. Boom. My mouth forms into my dragon maw. And I breathe fire. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. I think. All right, let's see. What else do we got here? So I got the Elven Tribal Lands.
I mean, it probably would be cool.
I think so too.
But I think there are a lot of races that are like underutilized.
Oh, for sure.
Utilized.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like there were so many opportunities to do something great, and that's what you did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to last.
It's all right. We can wrap up here in a second. There. There's my river. It's the river of tears. No, I'm just kidding.
He really wasn't. He was just trying to see how much you liked that name.
No, I was joking
everybody
because
would be like,
I'm thinking the Elven tribal lands are more like Native Americans. You know, like roaming the prairie. And I don't know. Just I was going there in my head. That's all. I was playing a gnome paladin in my last game. I enjoyed that. Why'd you enjoy that? Tell us about it. I'd like to hear more about that. Ooh, there's nothing in here. There's absolutely nothing. This is a very empty space.
it's not.
That is an empty space. It's between the mountains. There's nothing there. Nothing. What is the intrigue here? What do I need to do to add intrigue? A wizard's tower.
God, you have so many wizard's towers.
No, I don't. I have one tower in this whole area. This is like a whole like campaign area. I've got one tower, and it's actually an old school, wizard school that is abandoned.
I know, because you can't have anything in there that's not labeled.
It's not labeled.
I know, I mean, never mind.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
You do know what you're talking about. You need to spit it out. Spit it out. Put some ruins in here. Yeah, I like ruins. I like to add ruins. They're great. Put some ruins on the river over here too. Remember, this is for D&D games. You got to have lots of places to go, lots of intrigue, lots of monsters and dungeons and junk. You got to have it. You can't just have nothing. Nothing's boring. You got to inspire. Someone's got to look at it and go, "Oh yeah, I could see him going here and then going there and doing this and doing that."
Fuck, his arm just fell off.
Would you say you were smitten? Well, she had a bent for tinkering and invention, along with the belief that her deity had called her to leave her surroundings and help people. It was a good hook. Paul said, "Nope, can't use your breath weapon in wild shape. You can only use class and race abilities if the new shape can use it." What? That's some garbage. Is there like a thing saying you can't use breath weapon somewhere? Like a sage advice or something? I'm going to overrule that in my games. You can use it. I would love to see somebody switch to like a little bumblebee and come out and breathe fire in a 15-foot cone. Or a centipede. Crawl under the door. Breath weapon! I'm going to take cover under the locked door, though. It'd be cool.
I'm not saying it would be cool.
I want people to do cool shit. Cool shit! Adding another river. Because rivers are good. That last part of it sucked. There. Comes out of a cave. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, what do we got going on here? I think my map's starting to look better. It's got plenty of rivers. This actually has more rivers than I expected to have.
Fire breathing kitty cat.
Yeah, see? Now we're talking. Who wouldn't want to see a fire-breathing kitty cat or something? I think that would be kind of cool. There we go. I think that's coming along. I don't know. I can leave a lot of blank spaces. I just don't know if I want to. I think this being just a port city with no roads out would be fine. Same thing with this one down here. Could just stay as a port city with no roads. Same thing up here. Maybe just a port city with no roads. I think I'll leave that. So I've got one with a road, but it's a really dangerous road. I think that works.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
And then I need a forest. Over here. A big one. We're just going to call it the Forbidden Forest.
Of course we are.
Because it's forbidden.
I mean, that's basically what I was thinking.
Not sure about a Sage Advice article. I just read the Wild Shape rules, but I would allow the Breath Weapon too. Yeah, I just think it's one of the few things a Dragonborn gets, and if they can't use it there once or twice a day, it's kind of stupid. I think it's once per long rest. I even think they should have a recharge ability, but that's okay.
It is. Once per long rest.
Once per long, so they have to take a full night's rest. That's terrible.
Yeah, that would be the crappy part, is that if you were in a shape all day.
Yeah, because you can do it for 8 hours.
It.
You can change shape for a long time. I don't understand why that was flashing. Huh, that's weird. Alright. Alright, I think we're going to end this in like 2 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Alright, we're going to end this in 2 minutes, but yeah. I think this is coming along. I kind of like how this is looking. I need 2 forest names, guys. Can you come up with 2 forest names or 3? I need 3 forest names. If you can give me 3 forest names real quick, I'll use them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to darken up these pink spikes.
I think that'll make a big difference.
I mean, but this is what I did on the top, so it's okay.
Yeah? You mean like on the mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then I just went back through.
The thing I think that makes it look weird is that his tentacles are the same color as the spikes. I think that's why it's weird. I think the spikes should almost look more bone like the wings.
These are like these.
I know, but your color is the same as the tentacles. I bet if you would have made that look more like this bone, I bet you'd be onto something. Does that make sense?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't like it.
I don't know, I'm just saying you're using 2 colors for 2 different, or 1 color for 2 different things. That's all. Black Pine Hills. Forest of Sorrows.
I like the Black Pine Hills.
I want to put that near hills. I'll put it by the giants. There we go. Black Pine Hills it is. Paula doesn't like the Sorrows ones, probably. Jungle Hollows. Do you like Jungle Hollows?
I do.
I'll use that. It's not a jungle, though. Maybe it is. Maybe we can make it a jungle. Like a magical jungle. Because it's pretty far north. Like, this would be like having a jungle in, like, Ohio. So it wouldn't quite be optimal. For a jungle. You know what I mean? Temperature-wise. I like calling it something hollows, though.
I mean, the tentacles and the wings are the same color.
Right. And that's a softy, fleshy type of thing. It makes sense to me. But the spikes are the same color as that. And the spikes are not the same color as the bone, which technically might be more similar, right? I don't know. Or the spikes would be similar to the skin tone, like on a lizard. I don't know. I'm just thinking of things. No biggie. I'm debating the Jungle Hollows thing and the Forest of Sorrows. What about Uncharted Hollows? Or something like that.
Sure.
Maybe there's a reason certain part of the map has a strangely wet and hot climate. Yeah, I could totally get behind that. I might go with that. I think I might do it. I'm doing it. I'm calling this the Jungle Hollows. So you got Uncharted Hollows and Jungle Hollows right next to each other. So yeah, I don't know. That's fine for now. I dig it. I'll stick with it. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up now. Thank you for joining us. We will be back tomorrow, and if it's not we, it'll at least be me. I will definitely be on here. I need to come up with a name for this river by the jungle. What if I call it like Hot River Flows or something like that? Hot River.
Sure. This is what Cthulhu looks like right now.
The Molten River. How about that?
Okay.
There, Molten River. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know, maybe we'll finish up painting that tomorrow, you think?
Yeah.
And then I will finish up penciling this map and start inking. And
Moist Quagmire.
Moist Quagmire. Writing that down just because.
Yep. Salad, Tyler.
But we'll wrap this up, and we will be trying to live stream as much as possible this week. I have a couple friends who want to get into playing some games. If you guys want to play some games with me or some others, join the Discord. We will be posting in there daily if something comes up to play a game. So, who knows? Maybe Paula, if she ends up not working later this week, we'll just hop on and play some dang games, throughout the week or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Do not go out in public unless you have to. We don't want anything to happen to you guys. So, love you guys. I mean that. You guys are why I do this. So, yeah. Love you guys. Bye.